So I have this draft league that I've created called the Central Basketball League, and it's based on the 1979-80 season. It's a draft league with 6 teams involved, and I'm partway through the season here. As you can see, the Kentucky Colonels have an 8-0 record here so far. What I'd like to do is to be able to share this with a friend. So I'm going to walk you through how to do that here. So first of all, as long as I have this already loaded up, I'm going to go to the draft menu. And after it loads, I'm going to go File, and I'd like to export this league to a special file. Now, I have 2 options. I can do just this team, or I can do all the teams in the league. So since the other person doesn't have this set up on their system at all, let's do the all teams in league option. And it's giving me an option here to rename this. I already created one of these earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and overwrite it. So if you notice, it says all in part of the name here. It's got a rather extensive extension, and it's already finished. So this thing has created a export file. All right, now let's say that my friend has the 79-80 season but doesn't have anything for my draft league. So that's okay. He doesn't really need to. He just needs to have the 79-80 season. As long as the season is the same, then all the players are the same, and this should work just fine. So first of all, I'm going to have him go into and open up his 1979-80 season, then go to the organization menu and just copy this organization. So I'll make a copy of it. And right now, the name of this organization is just the default of Pro League One. Let's just call it Pro League One. Copy. And for a 3-letter designation, let's just go with Pro. Okay, after the program goes through its copying process, we've now got a new organization, and it's just called Pro League Copy. After you click OK, it exits out of the program. And now we simply need to load it back up again. Alright, so I've loaded up the file that I just made a copy of. Again, it was just a fresh copy. You'll notice that the win-loss records have all been returned to 0 now. And that's because during the copying process, it automatically resets the file, resets the stats. Okay, now remember our goal here is to make a copy of the draft league that I had chosen. So I'm going to once again go into the team management. Now what I would have to do is send that file that I created earlier, the export file, to my friend, and then he would go ahead and import it into this copy of the file. So once again, instead of export, we're going to choose import this time, all teams in the league. And I simply go ahead and find that file, which is in the rosters folder. And the import is successful. So now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and return to the selection. And as you can see, I've got the same basic file that I had at the start of this video. So this is now the Central Basketball League, and we have got it all set to go. One thing that is different is that the name of this file is still the Pro League copy. So you can choose to change that if you want to here, but I'm just going to leave it the same.